move as per our agenda. Time also, I'm sure you already move much ahead or behind or now. Please, could you please write the report?
For the table topping section, Toastmaster John Thomas took 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Toastmaster Dinesh took 1 minute and 12 seconds. Toastmaster Prem took 56 seconds. And Toastmaster Abid took 53 seconds. So Toastmaster John and Toastmaster Dinesh are qualified for voting. Over to you.
Here I request to vote for the best tabletop speaker. Now we are moving ahead with the Wordmaster. Will you please come on stage?
Once again, good evening, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Unfortunately, nobody has used this word except Toastmaster Rajesh.
No. Icebreaker.
Who wants this word? Yes, sorry. And Toastmaster Anup has used once this word. And regarding grammarian, what I would like to say is that yes, there's nothing specific about unless you. The most important thing about grammarian is you have to practice. If you, the only solution is to improve your grammar is to improve your reading skills. Once you start reading, automatically you gain confidence in using the grammar. Otherwise, except very few, like as the president has this announced, not like the president has announced. There are only very few grammatical mistakes which I found. So as I said, that you can improve your grammarian skills only by reading. That's all.
That's really a great message for all of us to improve ourselves in our communication skills, in our language skills, in our leadership skills. So when we talk about education, what does education do to a person? Education gives us knowledge of the world around us and changes it into something better. Yes, it will give us better knowledge. It develops in us a perspective of looking at life. It helps us build opinions and have points of view on things in life. I request our counter of the day to produce a report. Toastmaster, yes.
Thank you, Ashok. Once again, good evening, everybody. Yeah, about the art counter, all the prepared speeches by Anup Kumar Gupta, Jamila and Venkatesh, they have really given their speeches, prepared speeches were fabulous and excellent. Congratulations to all of you. And the evaluators, all are qualified because I did not find any such words or clauses in their speeches. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
As our Akanda, they didn't get much words. We are improving, right? That's a message for all of us. Again, there is an agenda called guest impression. Here I request Madam to come on stage. Yes, both of us, one by one. Come on stage to tell us how do you feel about this meeting. What is your opinion about this meeting?
Okay. Good evening, everyone again. Yeah. This is my first time. Okay, as per my observation, I saw most of you are trying to be very excellent in your speech and how you deliver your topic. And also, each of one are trying to enhance your personality, which is really convincing me to enroll to join this program.
That's really a great news. Can I request Madam? Please. Yes.
Good evening. My question is that because I'm familiar with the Toastmasters, that I like all the speakers and they deliver their speeches very well, and also the evaluators. But I did hear the word of the day, jealous. And I think it's very important to sometimes to hear all these words because then you add to the meeting. I think more active, and that's why it's better next time to hear this master word. And then I'm very happy because I came here and I met some members of the Toastmasters, and I think we come again. Thank you very much.
Next item in the agenda. Yes, please. Sorry.
Good evening once again. I'm very fond of using this podium. So I can be a mother-in-law now because I came after a few days. One, as a matter of improvement, whenever a speaker is there and he finishes the speech, the next, who is going to take over next is Toastmaster of the day. He should not leave the podium until Toastmaster of the day comes into it. Then shake hand and then leave. That is the one thing which we should take care of. Second thing is, word of the day is propagated earlier. Unlike previous sessions, it is propagated earlier. So we should promote the use of word of the day by means of some kind of awards or award-winning trophies or certificates. So we should think about it.
Once you use the other thing, people can clap. So you use that.
Clap doesn't motivate. He gets some certificates. That motivation. Okay.
One piece cake extra.
Yes. Thank you very much. And I have a
You want to come on? Madam, you want to come on stage? So here I request, anyone else? Here I request our general evaluator. As a highly experienced Toastmaster, he is going to give us this wonderful feedback, his opinion, his suggestions for our improvement. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Toastmaster of the evening, Mr. President, Mr. Area Director, fellow Toastmasters, dear guests. I'm going to do two things tonight. As an opportunity to be a general evaluator, I'm going to give a full evaluation of the meeting. I'm going to give some details about the meeting. So I'm doing this for two reasons. Number one, so people can see what we need to be addressing and respecting when you want to move up in the quality of meetings. And two, so that when next time another person takes on this role of evaluator, they can have like a to-do list. So, in general, the meeting started off well, but it started off late, about 10 minutes. Now, when a meeting starts off a little bit late, the Toastmaster of the evening, who's actually the maestro of the meeting, should think very quickly and say, how am I going to save time? And therefore, one way to save time is you don't have to ask the timer to give the time report for each particular speaker, evaluator, table topic. You just say, all are qualified. End of story. So this saves time. If someone is not qualified, you just bring to the attention who that person is. Okay? One way to save time. Second way to save time. You don't have to ask each person to come up here to introduce their role. They can do it from the comfort of their seat. So it's a second way to save time. So the idea here is to catch up on time. And it makes the meeting roll quicker. So people don't have to wait for people to get out of their chair, to come up here, to sit back down again. So that's one point. The second point which I think we need to think about is the word of the day. The word of the day is here, it's been introduced, and I would say, although people said it should have been pre-introduced, the nice thing was I found it on the agenda, which is rare in some places. So the programs were on people's desks. We need to use the word of the day as we speak. I didn't, but one of the speakers, the person who was doing the icebreaker, actually did. So kudos to him. We need to force ourselves to use the word of the day because, after all, we want to improve and learn one word. If we can learn one word in one meeting, imagine how many more vocabulary words we add to our list. We didn't do that. I didn't do that. Okay. Then, when on stage, this was mentioned before by the previous speaker, the stage must never be left bare. It is a taboo. It is haram to leave this stage with no one on here. The person on stage is required to wait for the other person to arrive. And as soon as they arrive, you shake hands. You must, unless for religious reasons, the Madam Toastmaster or whoever that lady is does not want, and she just goes like this, acknowledges the person, and the person realizes there's no handshake. Otherwise, handshake must take place. No one must leave the stage without connecting with the person coming up. Very, very important. The round robin, in my estimation, was left out. Now, I don't know how the club works, but I just want to bring it to everyone's attention. Just a question, please don't answer it. Why was there no round robin? Don't answer that. Round robin is a great opportunity to warm up, particularly the guests who may be slightly uncomfortable about coming on stage. As we saw, there was one guest who was uncomfortable about coming on stage. The round robin gives the opportunity for the guests to warm up from the comfort of their chair so that they can feel a little more at ease before they take the stage. So, no round robin. In general, however, I would say that the meeting was well put together. I noticed that the Toastmaster of the evening had to make some final adjustments, and he did on the spot, which was good. It showed professionalism, because that's what we're all about. We're about taking the situation as it comes, the unexpected. I like the fact that the President got up and did a newscast. He introduced the items that should be considered, like the upcoming COT, the officers training, like the date for the club contest, and the motivational points he mentioned, the 5 points, which was good. That was a good way to begin, and he set the agenda. All in all, I enjoyed the meeting. I believe it was well put together. The areas about saving time, the areas about how to handle the table topics and the round robin, in my estimation, will add for a much more productive and dynamic meeting, and obviously we need to respect the stage. With that, this closes my role as General Evaluator.
So thank you very much for this highly constructive general evaluation. Please clap like anything. moving on. So let us go ahead with presenting awards. Then I request the President to come on stage to declare the winners.
Okay, there are 4 speakers. So we will start from best table topic speaker. Any guess who will? John. Exactly. Now, second best evaluated speaker. Who will be? AB. Yes, Toastmaster Arun Kumar Balakrishnan. AB. Now let me invite the icebreaker completion certificate. The icebreaker done today, Toastmaster Arun Kumar with the first speech in his Toastmaster day. First, certificate. And finally, the best speaker award. Already told somebody. Madam Toastmaster Jamila.
Can I request Nathan? Nathan, to pitch. You will explain next meeting.
Good evening once again. So the next meeting is the 21st. That is actually the mock-up meeting of the club contest. It is actually the rehearsal of the club contest. So every members has to present their roles here as a club contest. The club contest is the, I think all members are coming from the new guest, and just explain about that one. This is a basic step of the Toastmaster International. That means the basic level is a club contest. There is a 4 category: the international speech, humorous speech, table topic, and evaluation. All the members, those who has completed the CC Manual 6 project, and from the pathway who has completed the level 2, they can participate for the international speech. The rest of others, there is no any criteria. Whoever wish, they can participate for that one. Evaluation and humorous and table topics. So first of all, I need some role players, especially for the contest chairs. So who can come forward that? I'll just read as an initiative. We have only the discussion, only the 2 people only confirmed. One is the Toastmaster Amra, she is going to contest of international speech. Another one, I think Madam Toastmaster Jamila can do the table topic. And Muhammad Ashraf is going to do the humorous
contestant.
Yeah, contestant. You will be the third contestant. You will be the contestant.
Yeah,
Okay. So there is only the one more contestant required. It is an evaluation. Who can we do that?
Who's going to, who already completed the 10 speeches, then he can apply for the community leadership award. So this is one of the criteria. So we can. Arun Kumar,
Who is going to participate?
Yeah.
Or we can do it to our group, right?
Yeah, okay. We can ask. We consider that Toastmaster Akshay actually.
Yeah.
It did not come. And similarly, role plays, tally counters and timers. If there is we can discuss now.
We can
Okay,
discuss.
so that's all. Thank you.
I think now it is 10:04, right? We have 4 minutes. Can I request our president go for item?
good evening once again. Good evening. I hope everybody enjoyed the meeting. And it's time for wind up. No more time spending here. We are all waiting. Refreshments are there. And I thank you, authorities, those who given a wonderful venue. And meeting number 195 is adjourned.